Welcome, fume heads, to my thoughts on Yves Saint Laurent's La Nuit de l'Homme L'Intense. And I gotta tell you, when I first smelled this scent, oh my god, I was immediately blown away, in love. Had to have this in my collection. Man. But there's going to be some really good about this scent, and that's it. But there's also going to be some really bad. And still to this day, even after all these years of collecting, and I know better to sample first, you know, there are still times like that time when I sniffed it and I'm like, I gotta have this, man. Holy crap, where the hell have I been on this juice? I gotta add this to the collection. But I didn't, man. I pulled up my big boy panties and I was like, sample it, Dan. Get a decant first. And that's what I did. And I'm glad that I did, because even though this scent rocks my world, there's a very good reason why I will not buy it, and it will not be in my collection. Some of you probably already know why. I'm assuming if it works the same for you. But other than that, man, I'll get into what disappoints me, but let's talk about the juice, man. The juice is friggin' phenomenal. Love the top. Basically, if you haven't checked it out, basically very similar after it dries down to La Nuit de l'Homme, the original. And what that entails, if you've been living on Mars and don't know, is a warm, sensual, spicy, sweet, woody fragrance. Excellent for, you know, summer nights or fall. Not real heavy and thick, so I wouldn't call it a winter type of scent, even though you could use it for that. So basically it has all of them same characteristics that La Nuit de l'Homme has, and I will have my videos of that fragrance down below. But what does this scent add to it? Well, this scent adds iris and violet. And the way that they do it, my God, is brilliance. Oh, man. Most of us have to be familiar with iris, thanks to Diorum, and what iris brings to a scent. Now, it's not over the top in this scent, still very noticeable, but not over the top. Iris can bring about an extremely powdery, maybe like feminine makeup type feel to a scent. And I hate powder. If you know me, I hate powder, and this scent does not drive me crazy at all. Absolutely love it. The mild powder that's in this doesn't bother me. And if you're familiar with the violet in Fahrenheit, you will be familiar with the violet that's found in here. And I absolutely love that violet that's found in Fahrenheit. So if you're familiar with Fahrenheit, this scent does not have that petroleum vibe to it, but it definitely has that violet. So those two beautiful notes at the top, iris and violet, coming together, done the way they are, just add so much to the original La Nuit de l'Homme that makes it 10 times better, I think. But where this fragrance fails me, and it fails me big, I mean, after about an hour, the performance on this is just weak, man. I mean, people a couple feet away from me can't even smell that anything's on me after a couple hours. I cannot pick up on this scent on me at all either, except for that first hour. But that first hour is glorious, man, I tell you. Oh my God, I'm in heaven with that. But you know, if I'm gonna add something to my collection, because there's like hundreds of thousands of killer fragrances out there, it's gotta work for me all the way around. It's gotta click with me. And this one, with how weak it is, just is not. So this is not getting added to the collection. You know, just a testament to sampling, you know. I know it's hard sometimes, but sampling, getting a decant is a very good thing to do before you waste, you know, $100 bill on your next addition to your collection. But you can always trade it or sell it, right? Now, I know there's so much love out there for the original, and that one, very weak sauce on me as well. And even weaker than this one. This one is bolder, richer, fuller, has more body. Love that. Even after the dry down, when it really starts to resemble the original, it's still, you can tell, amped up a little bit more. But I'm talking just a little bit more because with me talking about how weak this one is, just imagine how weak the original is. That one's really weak sauce on my skin. So I'm really curious to hear what everyone's thoughts are on this scent and how it works for you. I know on Fragrantica it's getting a 3.3 out of 5 stars. So something with the words La Nuit de l'Homme behind it, getting under a 4, something's got to be going on. And I'm thinking it's probably because of longevity and performance issues. Because if you don't like the flavor of this juice at the top, you're nuts. Just kidding. So to wrap this up, definitely excellent fragrance to look into, to sample for sure, because you never know. Just might work for you, and I think, you know, with all the love out there for La Nuit de l'Homme, the original, I think this is done 10 times better. I'd much rather have this one than the original in my collection for sure. No doubt about that. But like I said, make sure to share with me your thoughts down below on this scent. What's your scent of the day? And as always, take care, and we'll see you soon.